In December 2023, a shocking crime rocked the Limpopo community in South Africa. Dr. Malekutu Mehlape, a respected education official, was brutally murdered in his own home. But what makes this case even more heartbreaking is the prime suspect, his own daughter, Malekatu Mehlape. Today we dive into the chilling details of this tragedy, the motives behind it, and the pursuit of justice. Stick around and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime stories. Dr. Malekutu Mehlape wasn't a celebrity, but in Limpopo's education sector, he was a titan. He worked as a circuit manager at the Department of Education. Colleagues described him as principled, strict, focused. He managed dozens of schools and shaped thousands of young lives. But behind that tough exterior was a father, a widower, a man trying to keep his family together after the death of his wife. That's when things began to unravel. Malekatu Mehlape, 28 years old. She had lost her mother. And grief doesn't follow logic. Instead of healing, she sought spiritual answers. That's when she turned to a traditional healer. What the healer told her changed everything. He claimed her father, Dr. Mehlape, used muthi, a form of witchcraft, to kill her mother. He said her father was dangerous. That seed of doubt quickly grew into anger, and then into deadly resolve. Malekatu believed she had to act. Not with conversation, not with confrontation, but with murder. December 2023. The plan was simple and sinister. Malekatu approached several individuals to carry out the hit. Among them, her aunt, a trusted accomplice. Two men promised payment. She offered them $200,000, nearly $11,000 for the job. Her role? Open the gate, unlock the front door, let them in. December 28, 2023. Mankweng Zone 1. The men waited outside the home in the darkness. At 1 a.m. Malekatu opened the gate. She unlatched the front door. Inside, Dr. Mehlape was asleep, completely unaware that death was walking toward him. The men entered. Shots rang out. Dr. Mehlape was shot multiple times at close range. He died instantly. His phone and other valuables were taken. But this wasn't about money. It was about revenge, or what she believed was justice. At first it looked like a robbery, but detectives quickly noticed the scene didn't add up. No forced entry, no struggle. Too clean, too surgical. Suspicion fell on the people closest to Dr. Mehlape. And then, evidence began pouring in. Phone records, messages between Malekatu and the suspects, surveillance near the home. Eventually, 5 suspects were arrested, including Malekatu and her aunt. A Ford Ranger used in the crime was recovered. So was the 9mm firearm suspected to be the murder weapon. Malekatu confessed. She admitted she planned everything and opened the door that night. But what shocked the public most was her motive. The trial took place in Polokwane High Court. The courtroom was tense as Malekatu stood before the judge. Her words were quiet, remorseful. "I'm sorry for what I've done. I didn't know what I was doing. I was misled. I have a 21-month-old daughter. I take full responsibility." But the prosecution didn't hold back. They described the murder as gruesome, heartless, and premeditated. The judge agreed. On June 12, 2025, Malekatu Mehlape was sentenced to life imprisonment for murder, 15 years for robbery with aggravating circumstances, to be served concurrently. The co-accused are still facing trial. The news shook the entire province. A respected leader murdered by his daughter because of what a traditional healer claimed. Some called it madness. Others believed she acted out of spiritual fear. Either way, a man was dead, a daughter was imprisoned, and a family destroyed forever. The Mehlape home, once full of life and legacy, now stands quiet, a haunting reminder of what blind belief and bottled grief can become. And the little girl Malekatu left behind? She'll grow up with a father gone and a mother behind bars. The murder of Dr. Malekutu Mehlape is a brutal reminder that not all threats come from outside. Sometimes, they come from those we trust the most. And when emotion meets superstition, truth can vanish, replaced by fear, hatred, and irreversible choices. What do you think? Was this a crime driven by belief or greed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this story powerful or eye-opening, please don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button and share this video. This is Unseen Terror and Justice, bringing you real stories from the heart of Africa and beyond. Stay safe, stay aware, and never stop asking,